Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Hello to honorable teacher and my friends. It's a great pleasure for me to be given the opportunity to deliver a speech on the subject of my on-the-job training when I was in 11th grade. I'm going to show you what happened on my on-the-job training in Mangkunegaran Palace. The purpose of this talk is to fulfill one of the requirements in taking the final OJT exam. This event will be divided into 3 sections. Firstly, we are going to talk about the introduction. The second is process, and the third is closing. Let me start by introduction in background sections. The global challenge requires us to be able to develop and advance from all aspects, including tourism. We must be able to prepare easily in facing global challenges through this internship program. It can also use as a basic learning in vocational high school. Students are required to do OJT specifically for the tourism department, and OJT is one of the global requirements. Students supposed to public speaking skill, planning skill, making video skill, and good in time management. My specific reason why I chose this internship are the main. Is this internship suitable with my major, and of course this quality of this internship. I chose Mangkunegaran because it's called lots of history, nice place to learn, and interesting to me. Let's move to the objective section, which is the internship itself has a place for students to experience firsthand what world of work looks like. The goal of course to prepare them for the work after graduating from school. Not surprisingly, internships are one of the requirements for graduation in some schools. Goals of writing this text report as a proof of having an OJT to fulfill one of the requirements in taking the final OJT exam, to train students' ability to write scientific report as written evidence that students have implemented the package to conclude the data for the student's personal interest. Let's move to the second, which is the process. I carried out directly my practical activities and guided by my guidance and the tutor, Mrs. Siti Aminah. She is my guidance. She is guidance of Team 9. Mangkunegaran is located at ROSITA Street 83, Keprabon, Banjarsari Sub-District, Surakarta City, Central Java. And I continued the OJT 2021 Practicum Test Batch 1, grading video stage for 1 month, also planning and making tour package 1 month too. The first day I did the OJT is on Sunday 21 February 2021 at 10 p.m. and I obeyed the opening hours. Now I'm going to illustrate you on scheme of work. For clearly, this OJT is 2 months, and every 2 weeks we were in a Zoom meeting. You can see on the screen Zoom 1 are rehearsal and planning for making guide video for students. On Zoom 2 are video creation, monitoring, and evaluation. On Zoom 3 is for making tour package, and on the last Zoom are evaluating tour package and closing. I'm going to explain them. Rehearsal is at the opening guided by leaders of the companies and the head of the vocational school students on the day were directed to how the OJT 2021 will be. Planning for making guide video for students is at the Zoom video meeting. Students are learned how to edit video technique, and tour guide technique. Video creation monitoring is video monitoring questions and answer about making video. Evaluation is evaluation of students' work on making guiding video for 1 month. Planning for your package is in the next Zoom video. Students are directed how to make your package and the formations. Evaluation of your package is evaluation of students' work on making your package. Closing is end of OGT 2021 activity. What's the next? The next is closing sections. I'm going to conclude that after I did OGT 2021, I got a lot of benefits, experience, knowledge, and everything related to the world of work, so that I can add to the insight that I have gained so far. Because only with practice can I find out how far my abilities have been in school, so that one day when I enter the world of work, I will not hesitate to do it because I already have good experience. We are pointing at suggestions. Firstly, I hope for my school, monitoring of students who are currently practicing and those who are just about to carry on OGT to be further improved to convince the company of this OGT program in the provisions of physical and mental materials to be further improved, especially for the mental development of students, and also the teachers always provide motivation, guidance, and relief to students who are on OGT. And I suggest to students, for students who carry out OGT industrial work practice activities, the most important advice is to maintain the good name of the school where the company where OGT is carried out and covered with the regulation in the company. And I hope for the industry, it is hoped that the collaboration between school and companies will be further enhanced by providing more opportunities for vocational high school students. So for the teacher or my friends, if you have any question, feel free to interrupt me. You all can critique me in the below comments box. Finally, we have to end this presentation. This is the end of my presentation, may be useful for all of us. Hopefully, what was conveyed just now is the beginning for us to brave the storm of life. Thank you.